Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's fair, the infectious madness of Dr. Dekker. In tonight's video, we'll be going through Bryce's recent history. Let's find out how he's doing, shall we? Oh, and if you haven't seen the video about Lacey and Jasmine, you should pause and go back. It's rather crazy.
Sometimes I see a girl standing behind you. I don't know who it is. I don't know what you're asking me either.
I gotta. Darn it! Good afternoon, Bryce.
No, sorry.
It is Bryce. Okay, so hey, Bryce.
I don't have anything to say.
How are you?
There's something I want to tell you about. Something else that's wrong with me. I think I've been getting a bit out of control in my hour.
Really? Out of control?
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move, because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen? Go to a fairground?
What's written? I might spy on people.
Well, that makes me feel a little better. There's a young mother, divorced, who lives opposite me. Jessica. She's friendly and says hello to me, smiles. I've always wondered what she looks like naked. So 1 hour, I broke into her house. She was standing in her bedroom. I took it as a sign. I took off her clothes and...
Oh dear.
Nope, I've got nothing. Not so... Well, that makes me feel a little better. There's a young mother, divorced, who lives opposite me. Jessica. She's friendly and... I took photos of Jessica when she was naked. When I'd stripped her. When she was naked and frozen. I didn't want to have to do it again, to strip her again. So I took pictures to remind myself what she looked like. That's wrong, isn't it, Doctor?
Yes, very wrong.
I know. It's that bloody Dr. Dekker. He made me this way. It's all his fault.
How did Dr. Dekker do this?
I dug the grave for Dr. Dekker. I helped carry his coffin to the burial site. Do you know what? It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it. Why do you think that is?
I do believe we are skipping. What did Dr. Dekker do?
I dug the grave for... I know!
His fault?
Like I said, I originally presented with depression, and everything was going well for a while. Then Dr. Dekker changed.
Changed?
He was easily distracted during sessions, like he wasn't listening. I'm pretty sure he wasn't listening half the time. I don't think he wanted to know about his patients anymore. But when he did give you advice...
Advice?
He told me to use my imagination, to make something up, to think something crazy, and it would become real. He told me to think of a way to get more time. So I did. But he pushed me. He made me think it.
Made you?
Like I said, I originally presented with depression, and everything was going well for a while. Then Dr. Dekker changed.
Depression?
Sorry, Doctor, I dozed off there.
Wake up!
He was easily distracted during sessions, like he wasn't listening. I'm pretty sure he wasn't listening half the time. I don't think he wanted to know about his patients anymore. But when he did give you advice... I don't know. I don't really know about... He told me to use my imagination, to make something up, to think something crazy, and it would become real. He told me to think of a way to get more time. So I did. But he pushed me. He made me think it. I have no idea what...
Ugh, moving on.
I dug the grave for Dr. Dekker. When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move, because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen? Go to a fairground? Ha! That was just an example, Doctor. I'm sure you can come up with more exciting things to do than that. When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was...
You live on your own?
I live on my own. Occasionally I visit my father. He's in sheltered housing. Dementia. I don't know.
Okay. And... oh. Where were you, Valentine's Day?
I spent most of Valentine's Day at the art gallery. Well, the evening part, anyway. They had a display with the theme Love Conquers All. I didn't get most of the paintings, but they were well done.
Jasmine.
I don't really know about that.
Art gallery?
Not so.
Darn it. Dr. Dekker.
I dug the grave for Dr.
Changed.
He was easily distracted during sessions, like he wasn't listening. I'm pretty sure he
wasn't listening.
Therapists are supposed to help you. For whatever reason, Dr. Dekker had given up the desire to cure my mind and instead wanted to make me more unstable. When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move, because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor?
Oh.
Yes, I would steal too, and I have stolen. I ran out of milk, so I thought I'd go to the local all-night shop and get some more. I was absolutely intending to pay, but when I got there, everyone was frozen. I thought about leaving money on the counter, but that seemed weird. The cashier would wake and suddenly this money would have appeared from nowhere. But I've stolen bigger things.
Oh. Bigger things?
From stealing milk, I moved on to petrol. From petrol, well, all those supermarkets have all kinds of electricals, so I've stolen quite a lot of that. I'm not proud. I think I've been doing it because I can, to prove to myself either way, my extra hour is actually real.
How is work? Alright, it's not time for that though, is it? Fine. His coffin was empty?
No, the coffin wasn't empty. There was something in it. A decoy, I'd imagine.
Decoy?
I'm guessing he was buried somewhere else, or cremated. Somebody somewhere didn't want his body going in the ground. Do you want to be cremated or buried, Doctor?
Buried.
If you're buried, people can bring you back. You don't want to see people when they've come back.
Come back, you say?
When you work in a graveyard, you see a lot of strange things. I'm not sure if they're real, or whether I think they're real, or which is worse.
What do you see?
No.
Oh, come on!
When you work in a graveyard, you see a lot.
Strange things?
You're laughing at me, aren't you? I said I wasn't sure if they were real.
I'm not laughing. I just want to know what you saw. Oh, jeez. We must have skipped a step. And I got nothing. What do you see?
I have no idea.
What is behind me?
Possibly a relative of yours. Possibly a patient that died here. I'm not sure. She doesn't normally say anything.
What? She?
I don't have any.
And? Ah! What's behind me? This seems to have been very disjointed. Did I miss something? Here, let's look at something and...
No, the coffin wasn't empty. There was something in it. A decoy, I'd imagine.
What was in the coffin?
Sorry, Doctor.
Part-timer? Take your part-time and...
I'm a bit of a professional at this grave-filling business, Doctor. I know a decoy coffin when I handle one.
Oh. Burn the pictures.
Yes, I suppose I've destroyed a few things whilst in the hour. You can be the perfect supervillain. Nobody knows it was you.
What? Ah.
When I first got the hour, I don't think you would, Doctor. I don't think I would either. I took photos of Jessica when she was naked, when I'd stripped her. He told me to use my imagination, to make something up, to think something crazy, and it would become real.
Become real?
Thinking I had an extra hour at the end of each day did become real for me, Doctor. Maybe Dekker was a genie, and he could grant wishes. Maybe he wished himself dead. I don't know.
Oh. Why didn't you stop seeing Dr. Dekker?
Because you have to hope, don't you, Doctor? It's only the power of hindsight that made me realize how toxic it all was. And after a point, you go too far to be able to come back anyway.
Okay, one more. I really want to know what's going on here. Don't tap your thing at me.
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move, because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen? Go to a fairground?
Did you go to a fairground? Ah! What have you done with the photos?
I can't delete them. I don't know why. I haven't shown them to anyone else. Do you want to see them, Doctor?
No, I would not.
Sorry, Doctor, I dozed off there.
No, I would not like to see your blasted photos.
No, of course you don't. It's just me. I'm the sick one.
Oh, pff. Okay, I think the thing's gone. No, it's not. Okay, 18 seconds, 18 seconds. Maybe this can fix the darn thing. Ugh. No. Oh. Have you hid in anything during your have you I might move things about.
Moving things around and hiding things was amusing at first, when everyone was frozen. Some people would faint when things appeared from midair. Others would cry. Others just thought that it was there all the time and that their mind was playing tricks on them. It got boring fast, though.
I might take cars.
I don't really...
Yeesh. How many options did they record? I'd help people with my hour.
I did think, what good could I do other than catch up with work? I did see a woman who was having her purse snatched, so I gave her purse back, and the crook, I placed him on a bus a few blocks away. I have no idea where it was going. She'd never really be able to thank me, so I took another picture.
What did you take a picture of? I don't really want to ask, but I am.
I don't have anything to say.
Another picture?
I took a picture after undressing her. I put her clothes back on before time resumed. To be honest, there wasn't much to take off and put on. Do you know what kind of girls walk around at midnight, Doctor?
Perfectly acceptable women we should not be making assumptions about? Anyway, I've gotten green with Bryce, and I feel like I need another shower. After I've already taken one. Like 5 minutes ago. Well, okay, maybe not that short ago, because this is a really long video. Oh, stop typing your thing. Anyway. Maybe we'll talk with Clara when we get in tomorrow, next time. She's might have some other craziness for us. Anyway, that's everything. Thank you for watching. This is Dark Water Gaming, signing out.